Did you ever think that you can eat a coffee crumb cake and it be 100% healthy? Well, this is it. This is your one opportunity to eat a coffee cake with crumbs on top, delicious, and it's good for you. So if you want to know how to make it, you're gonna have to watch this video. Hey guys, I'm Michelle Marie from MichelleMarieFit.com, and we are cooking it up in my kitchen today. We are making a coffee cake, a crumb cake, kind of like the one you get when you go to Starbucks, but it is 100% healthy, gluten-free, and totally good for you. I love making healthy snacks like this because I feel like it's an indulgence. I don't feel deprived, it's not bland and boring, and it helps you be more fit and fabulous, my favorite. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is crack an egg, and we are going to whisk that good. Awesome. Then we're going to take some almond butter. We're going to use about a cup of it. So I got my measuring cup here. I normally don't really use measuring cups and stuff. I like to eyeball everything, but just because you're here and I want you to get this right, I'm going to go ahead and measure this out for you. So 1 cup of creamy almond butter. Let me move this over here. I love almond butter. And guys, it's so much better for you than peanut butter. Peanut butter is a very high allergic food. So make sure that when you're using any kind of nut butter, that it's almond butter, cashew butter, or even sun butter. So putting cup of that in there. Already it makes my mouth water. Love almond butter. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that right here with my egg. And I'm going to take some pumpkin puree. And we're going to do about 3/4 of a cup. So this is 1 cup in here. So I'm going to fill it almost to the top. Okay, that's about 3/4 of a cup. We'll throw that in there. Awesome. We'll put this here to the side. We are going to do 1 teaspoon. Actually, let me do the dry first. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Love cinnamon. Anything with cinnamon is good for me. And if you know me, you know I always go a little heavy on my spices. So there we go, a little more. That almost went overboard. Then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I love. And then we're going to give it a mapley taste with just about 1/4 teaspoon of maple extract. You can get this at any health food store. I usually get mine at Whole Foods. And we are going to take, I'm going to do about 3 little envelopes of stevia and also some agave nectar. So it's important to do a little bit of agave or honey because of texture. And then we sweeten up the rest of it with the stevia. So we mix that up really well. This looks so good. So make sure it's really well incorporated. So this is completely and totally gluten-free. There's not one bad thing in here, just a tad bit of sugar. But when you go ahead and divide it into each portion, you're really getting very minimally. So this will make you feel like you're indulging, but you're really not. It's actually healthy. I had to kind of muscle it in there a little bit. All right, so that's done. So check out how easy this is. Let me clean this up a little bit so we have some room. So let's take this. Now I use coconut oil spray, so you can go ahead and just a little bit so that it doesn't stick. And we're going to go ahead and pour this in. Doesn't that look so yummy? So there's really no flour in here. This is going to be so yummy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my spoon so that I can get every little bit here. Oh, I just want to taste that batter, but I'm going to sustain myself and not do it. So just even it out. And then we are going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes. Every oven is different, guys, so just make sure that you poke it with a fork or even a knife and that it comes out clean. If it doesn't, it needs a little bit longer, okay? So let's set that to the side. And now we're gonna make our crumb part. So, this is my favorite, love this part. Okay, so this is almond meal. Now, if you don't have almond meal, you can go ahead and just take raw almonds, put in your food processor, if you have a really great blender, that too, and that's it. So 4 tablespoons of almond meal. Awesome. I am using 2 tablespoons here of coconut sugar, but you can also just use brown sugar if you don't have any coconut sugar. Brown sugar would be just as good. So 2 tablespoons of that. I'm just going to do, this is probably about a teaspoon of cinnamon, so the rest of it in there. Like I said, I always go heavy on my spices. And I am going to add just a tad bit of the maple extract, just a little bit, drizzle. It's really potent, so be careful, you don't want to add too much. And then I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Awesome. And then you're just going to take a fork and we are going to smush this around. You'll see it becomes kind of like crumble. You know, it would be really great in here that I didn't have planned, but I just thought about it right now. Some walnuts or some almonds. Just break them up in here and we can put it on top of that and it is going to be so delicious. This is the part where we get dirty. So about halfway through the baking, so about 15 minutes into it or so, you're going to take it out and then we are going to take this crumble and just with your hands, just crumble it on top. Are you dying that this is good for you? It's healthy, it's gluten-free. There's nothing bad in this. Guys, there's no need to eat bland and boring food. You don't need to feel like you're on a diet in order to get really great results. You can have something like this with a cup of tea in the afternoon as an afternoon snack and you're on your way to being more fit and fabulous. Guys, before you go, make sure you browse around my channel. I've got tons more healthy cooking strategies and healthy recipes that you can enjoy with your family and get really great results. You can still lose weight, you can still get healthier and eat and enjoy really delicious food. So spend the time, invest the time into your health and your body, browse around, and if you need a quick little workout to help you get toned and speed that fat loss, make sure to browse around as well. Tons of workouts and exercises for your entire body. And if you want me to be your personal coach, I can, no matter where you live. So make sure to check out the description because there's tons of ways that I can help you be more fit and fabulous. See you guys again next week.